Hi all, Well Vegan, Nikki here. Uh, yeah, it's been a bit of a weird few weeks. I've not been to Slimming Club. I intended to go um, last Saturday, and my daughter came down for the weekend, which was amazing. Had a really lovely time, but ended up not going because we decided to go swimming. So we went swimming instead and had a lovely morning down on the beach, which was just fab. Loved it. But yeah, miss slimming, and obviously I was expected to go back then. I'd let the consultant know the previous weeks that I hadn't been, and then didn't for that Saturday. I was like, shoot. Completely intended to go again, and then I didn't hear anything from the consultant. So I was like, oh okay, because I know previously if I hadn't been or I'd had a like this was we're talking before the changes and everything, she would like have texted me, and she hadn't. So I was like, oh okay, like she's okay with it. I'll just go back next Saturday, and went to do a meal for like, so I was doing some batch cooking. So I went to do this meal, and I just double check the soya mince that I bought from Sainsbury's and double check that it's sin free. I'm pretty sure it is, but I just wanted to double check to scan it, and I found out I'd been logged out and the app had like logged me out and everything and couldn't log back in. So I'm assuming she's taken it all off. So yeah, that was weird. I'd already semi made the decision that I wasn't going to go back to the group, like not do Slimming World, the food plan, but to actually go to the group, just because the fact that the only one here was a Saturday. It's a Saturday morning. It meant I meant miss swimming, or I was having to rush there, get weighed, rush to swimming, and it felt strange just going in for a weigh in and just popping in, weighing in, and leaving again. I just didn't feel like I was getting what you need from the group, which is the support, like the moral support, the motivation. That wasn't there. And so I've been watching a few YouTubers, and one of them was Bean Feast 57, who's Shell, and her videos are amazing. I can completely recommend them. And she was talking about Beyond Authentic Health, who do something called the Losers Club, and it's like a Wednesday evening. I think it's 6:30 on a Wednesday evening, and they do like a live chat and a live video. And people could talk about their weigh-ins, people could talk about whatever diet they're on or whatever plan they're on or whatever weight loss journey they're on, whether they're on Mount Jaro or whether they're doing any other of the weight loss plans or doing it on their own or any of that. And they can go and just chat about it. And I thought, no, I'm definitely going to do it. I kept saying to myself all week, you'll see in my other videos that I'm going to put in, I kept saying to myself, I'm going to do it, I'm going to go do it. And I did, and I'm so glad I did. I had got more motivation from that than I did any of the groups I've been to. And it just felt amazing. And I came away feeling so elated. And so, like, I can do this. There's always blips. I can do this. And I couldn't do a weigh-in because I hadn't got my new scales. I was waiting for my new scales. I'd weighed myself on my old scales, and everything looked like I wasn't putting on. So I was like, okay, that's really cool. I'll wait until my new scales came that I ordered, because I wanted ones with the app. And yeah, I waited, and then yeah, I lost 1.5 pounds. And yeah, really chuffed. 1.5 pounds off. That is so that's a one stone £10 loss on Slimmer World since the 12th of April. So 12th of April? Yeah, 12th of April. Just checking my book. I'm still writing in my book. So yeah, I'm really chuffed with that. I've got £2 to go till my club 10, like losing 10% of your weight. The app that I'm using with the scales is also really good. It gives you a graph, and it graphs all your weight loss and your BMI, BMR, all of that on there. So that's also like another tool that's really helpful. And I think going to the Losers Club on a Wednesday night is going to be a really good thing for me. Really, really good. So I'm going to continue. Sorry, the noise in the background. Lizzie's having a drink. So yeah, that's going to be a really good thing for me. I'm going to continue to do that. I've had an up and down week. I've been, there she is. I had a flare up it started last week, but I didn't really do anything about it until after the weekend. But I had quite a bad flare up with I've got a gastric disease that whenever I have too much insoluble fibre, so things like lettuce, seeds, nuts, like my Weetabix, which I love, wholemeal bread, like fibrous, like really quite fibrous food. If I have too much of that and tomatoes and things like that as well, which I love tomatoes and I'm growing them in my garden, so I'm constantly eating them. And yeah, I've had too many. I've had too much of all of that, and I've had a bit of a flare up and ended up very poorly. And I've had to go back on my restrictive diet, which is just atrocious. It's just mush. It's just feels like I'm eating mush because everything's got to be bland and like white bread if you're going to have bread, mashed potato, white rice, no rice, white pasta, no nuts or seeds or lentils, no beans at all. Yeah, it's just really restrictive. So I've gone on that. Usually I do it for 2 weeks, and I've done it for a week so far, and I'm feeling pretty good. I'm feeling much better after just a week. I've had no cramps, no bleeding. It's just been like really good. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do a few more days of it, see how I go, and hopefully I won't have to do the full 2 weeks because it's so boring. All the vegetables have to be cooked to mush. If you have the vegetable, you can have root vegetables, but not like the stalks of cauliflower or broccoli. You can have just the ends of them, and they all have to be like cooked to mush. Like you can't have anything semi-raw, so no raw carrots or anything like that. So yeah, that's been lovely. So I've been having that, and everything seems to have cleared up a little bit. And then I had my hip flared up as well, and I ended up with a big lump on my hip, which my chiropractor's been a bit concerned about and doing a bit of work on and trying to ease it a little bit because it's just swollen because the hip joint has degenerated or whatever it is, and everything around it, all the muscles around it are like really tight and sore because of it. So I've been still doing my calisthenics, but I've been trying to avoid I've been doing all the core stuff, but I've been trying to avoid anything that's just like putting strain on my lower back or my hip. But yeah, just feel really motivated this week. Well, for the last few days, I felt really motivated, and part of that is the Losers Club, which was amazing. Getting back to swimming also really helped. I went back to swimming this week. That's really helped. And it's the full moon tomorrow. Well, it's the full moon on Saturday, but we're having a meet-up, a full moon swim tomorrow, and a picnic in the evening tomorrow, because it's school holidays and going there on a Saturday is probably going to be quite busy. So we're hoping a Friday won't be so busy. And also a lot of people couldn't make the Saturday because they're away with family on a holiday and stuff. So yeah, I'm going to have a bit of a full moon swim, which I'm looking forward to. I'm going to carry on with my mush diet for a little while longer, having mushy ready break in the morning and things like that. I'm going to continue that for a little bit longer, and then hopefully I can go back onto, and I'll just go back onto normal food and just hopefully not have as many tomatoes as I've been having, or as many salads, which is such a shame because I absolutely love salad. Love eating salads. So I'm gonna go back to that. I'm gonna recommend a few people that I'm been following that have been really helpful. So if I can work out how to do it, I'll put their links in the description. So Luke John, really interesting, really like just interesting videos on like how he's doing on his weight loss journey. Obviously, Beyond Authentic Health, they have some amazing videos on there and lots of different menus on there, and shopping hauls and things like that, which are really interesting. Debbie's World, really interesting. She's a lovely lady, and she's been through quite a weight loss journey. Obviously being 57 and Byron the Vegan Loser, amazing videos, lots of lovely menus, lots of lovely recipes. So yeah, I'll see if I can put the links in there. I'm not very good at that stuff, but I will have a go, and I hope I don't mess it up. Hopefully you all have a good week. I hope you all lose if you're wanting to lose, maintain if you want to maintain, or just actually have a really enjoyable week with what you're doing. And hopefully next week I'll have a few more recipes and things like that. Something about the food, like, because my plan is to try and do like the pictures of my food, like not literally like a what I eat in a day video, but like just pictures of what I've eaten in that day. One for me is like recording it, so I know, oh yeah, I really like doing that, I'll make that again. And two, also sometimes it's quite interesting to get inspiration on trying something different, but that'll be when I'm back to non-mush food. I'll do that. So everybody have a lovely week, and I've in the video here you'll see all my different other little clips and everything, and I'll end on a nice goodbye with the sea at the end. So have a lovely week, all of you. Bye. This will be my regular Wednesdays, I think, sitting here at 6:30 on Wednesday evening at the Losers Club. Really, really good. Just had my first proper walk in a week. Walked down to the beach, walked the dogs. Yeah, it's been hard. It's been really, really hard to get myself motivated to go out of the house when everything's so painful. But yeah, I felt like I could get up and move around a bit more today, which was fab, and I was really happy with myself. And just being down here for the hour that I'm down here has just made such a difference. Just being by the sea, soaking in all these wonderful negative ions that I keep talking about. Yeah, I'm feeling really good sitting up here. I have got a cup of tea as well, so that does help. And I've got my dogs with me. It's a positive step and a good start to my week. Come down here on a Monday, have a good walk, see the sea, walk along the shore, pick up some shells, have a cup of tea, and go scales this morning, very excited. Weighed myself, and I've lost 1.5 pounds since my last weigh-in at Slimming World. So I'm pretty happy that I've had like 3 weeks away, and yeah, only haven't gained anything, haven't maintained, but continued losing. Not a huge amount, but I'm really happy with that. These scales are super duper. They've got an app, so I really struggle to see all the different things on scales. Like, I really struggle to see like the readings and things like that when I'm standing on them. So I found these, and they have an app, and my daughter recommended another one with the app as well. And I thought, oh, I'll have a go. They're only £23. I'll have a look. And the app's brilliant. It tells you loads of different information, because obviously it sends like electrical pulses through the plates through your body. So it tells you like your muscle mass, it tells you your bone density, it tells you all kinds of really like random things, but also really helpful things like whether or not you're drinking enough water, whether or not you have eaten enough protein. How? I have no idea. I have to read the instructions properly. But the app is really, really helpful. And yeah, I felt really motivated after finding out I hadn't put on weight, because I'd been dreading it, thinking, oh, I've probably put on loads of weight because I haven't been to the weigh-ins. So yeah, dead chuff with that. So this is all the information you get on the app, which is really helpful, and you click on it and it gives you more information about that information. So yeah, it's just really, really interesting. This one scared me. Yeah, I'm 52. It's telling me my body is 62 grams. So this was my first swim in just over a week. Yeah, it was amazing. I loved it. As you can see, I was very happy to be back at the sea. So it's Friday morning and I'm just editing my video to put it out today. And I thought, oh, I'm just going to quickly wait, because I woke up feeling really slim. Does that make sense? Like my clothes felt really loose, and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna weigh myself on the new scales just to see, even though I'm only gonna do it once a week. But yeah, I quite like them, so I went and weighed myself, and I've lost another 2 pounds. And I was like, is that just water weight? Because I mean, I drank tons of water yesterday. I really upped my water intake the last couple of days. And I was like, oh, what's going on here? But yeah, I know we shouldn't see just the scales as our little victories, but yeah, I was really, really chuffed to see that it's not going up. It just feels really positive. I feel really positive about it. Yeah, I'm gonna wait until next week and weigh in Wednesday morning, so that I've got my weigh in for the Losers Club Wednesday evening. Hopefully I can stay off the scales. It's just a novelty at the moment. I think that's all it is. Anyway, have a great week, everyone.